There we go. Peace to the gods and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs and chiefesses, and priests of the motherfucking land. Hope you're having a great cosmic rise and a great cosmic night, depending on where you catch to see this video. Excuse me. This video might rub a lot of niggas the wrong way. Me, I'm not really too much worried about it. Niggas gonna feel how they feel. Niggas gonna say what they say. Niggas gonna do what they do. You feel me? Y'all already know how we is over here. Like, y'all know me, nigga. I don't give no fucks. Niggas can suck my nuts. Lift up the pants. Lift, you feel me? And then there go the nuts. But nah, let me get for real though. You feel me? The reason why I'm making this video today is as you clearly see by the title, why I stopped supporting Dr. Malachi Z. York, right? And like I said, it's gonna rub some niggas the wrong way. And there's nothing I can do about that. If niggas wanna feel how they feel, cool. You can feel how you feel, but this is just me. This is just me vlogging my spiritual growth that I have made over the past 6 months. Let me just say the past year to 6 months. I'm not gonna say 3 years, 2 years. No, just 6 months to a year alone, I have made very tremendous spiritual growth. And as I, you feel me, relay this message to you in this video, I'm not here to make you stop, following somebody. I'm not here to make you stop rocking with somebody or supporting somebody. This is just my personal experience. But I do ask a favor of you to take heed on what I'm saying and to do your own research. You feel me? On what I'm saying and what anybody else is saying out here on the internet. Always do your own research, because I want people to go find some shit out and be like, yeah, you was speaking facts. Even if I'm like, yeah, I know, nigga, because I did the research on it. But if it's something I'm lacking in, I want niggas to go research and they be like, hey, you was a little wrong. This what this say right here, and this is what this is. Okay, bet. You feel me? Bet. I was wrong. You feel me? Let me rewire that. This such and such told me this. They said this is what this is right here, and they did the research behind what I said. You feel me? They corrected me. Let's keep it moving. But you got some niggas that don't like to be corrected, gang. How could you ever grow if you don't know your mistakes? How could you ever grow if you don't know your errors? And you not accepting the what's the word I'm looking for? Accepting the criticism. What the fuck? Accepting the, not harsh criticism, but real criticism that you need to help you grow, right? So like I said, I'm not here to deter nobody or none of that. But the reason why I stopped supporting Malachi Z. York is because mainly is the thing that his thing with children. I don't know. I can't answer why a nigga like children. You feel me? And I'm not talking about. Well, actually, yes, I am talking about the case that was put on him, the charges that were literally documented, nigga. And the reason why I'm saying that those charges, I'm not really worried about the charges, because it's the fact that Malachi Z. York has been messing with children way before niggas knew who he was. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of the information that he spits and talks about is the same information that he got from niggas like this. Malachi Z. York was under Noble Drew Ali. He was under niggas like Elijah Muhammad, W.D. Fard, and who else? The Nation of Islam. Like, he was studying them niggas, bro. He was just like us, bro. Studying niggas, took shit, did his own little sauce with it to bring in the people. But he brought in the people, to play on their minds, bro. When I really look at it, and when I say do your own research, don't just do your own research looking at the documents or the case or what other people saying. No, get deeper with it. Go read some of his books and some of the shit that, not only wrong, some of his books is sauce, but some shit he don't say in them books I question. You feel me? Like, for example, he mentioned one time that a mothership was going to come to Tamaray, which was the land he had in Georgia at the time, and it was going to pick up 144,000 of his followers. I don't support that whatsoever. No mothership is saving nobody except kids, but no mothership is saving nobody. That's false reality, bro. And You know, I did an Instagram live speaking on this shit earlier, but I wanted to do this shit for my YouTube too. Um, like I said in my YouTube live, you know, nobody's leaving nowhere on no ship. And y'all gotta be careful of niggas that talk like that. And like I said, the Nuwapian Nation is literally Heaven's Gate. You know, if y'all know about the cult Heaven's Gates, it's literally Heaven's Gate, but for black people. That's all it is. That's all it is. It was Heaven's Gate, but for black people. And he was playing off the people's minds. You know, a lot of people that took that retreat and that pilgrimage to be on that land with him was a lot of my people that were already struggling. You know, so much shit is going on in their life. They mental point is down here, so it's real weak. You know, they're more easily, you know, they're more gullible, which means they're easily manipulated mentally and psychologically. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, a lot of the people that went to that land, you know, was trying to escape the reality, the harsh reality that they was already enduring in the city, not knowing they was coming into an even darker reality. I don't did a lot of research. I don't read this nigga books. I don't listen to a lot of this nigga tapes. I looked at the cases. I looked at history, and it's a woman. It's a white woman. I forgot her name, but it's a journalist that kept up with him since that nigga was the Ansar Allah community, the AAC. If you know anything about the AAC, that was the first ever group that Dr. York had established. It was called the Ansar Allah community out there in New York and shit, in the Bronx and shit. Because the nigga's originally from New York. And then about this Ansar Allah community, right? Shit, I still got books from from that time. Like, I got his books, and I got books from that time when he was the Ansar Allah community before. Because, you know, he changed so many names and so many groups. And you're going to have some people out there say that, oh, well, he changed groups to weed out the fake ones and keeping the real ones. No, he changed them groups because he started having niggas in there coming and asking real, solidified, legit questions that could potentially destroy his image. You feel me? That could potentially destroy his image. So a nigga had to change. You have to keep constantly changing names and changing groups and shit. The nigga's not a doctor. You feel me? He doesn't have a PhD. You can look this up. So I don't even know where the doctor in his name came from. Now, don't get me wrong. Do you need the white man degree to be considered a doctor? No. I'm gonna be a $150 with you. But at the end of the day, though, nigga, what kind of people you healing though? If you a doctor, nigga, any nigga with any nigga that with the name doctor in his name is a professor in something. You feel me? Any nigga with the name doctor in they shit is a nigga that know how to heal people medically, you know, and psychologically and emotionally. You feel me? The nigga just threw that name. He just threw that shit on his name and ran with it, and niggas bought it. I could call myself just like it's another nigga. I think his name Dr. B Serious. But I don't think he used it to the extent that how York really had Dr. York. Like, that was his fucking what they call it, surname. That was his real surname, nigga. Well, that's what he deemed as his real surname. Not only that, niggas don't know if the nigga was born in 1935 or 1945 because the nigga was lying about what year he was born. So it's like there's people that documented this shit and kept track with this shit. You feel me? Pertaining to this man's life. You feel me? Because there's a lot of mystery around his life. And, you know, I can see why, because the nigga trying to, you know, keep all that heat off his back. He trying to keep from certain shit getting exposed. Another thing, like I said, this nigga was under niggas like Elijah Muhammad, especially Noble Drew Ali. But then he turn around and talk on and speak on these niggas as if he's better than them, or like he was like, yeah, they had sauce, but they wasn't going with it how they like this. You feel me? They should have did it like this type shit. One of them niggas like, oh well, yeah, you know, he cold, but I could do it better. You feel me? You know, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that mentality, but like, don't speak down on the nigga though. If you know you could do better, don't speak down while you're doing better than him. But at the end of the day, nothing better was done. If I'm gonna be honest with you, the nigga played on people's fantasies. To get money out of niggas, to fund, the lifestyle that he was living. There's rumors about him having a camp where he brought strictly underage, women to, and if they wasn't underage, there was prostitutes or escorts. And it was called Camp something. Camp. I don't want to say Camp Jacuzzi, but I think it was Camp Jacuzzi. It was something like that. And this was a camp that he had, some land that he had bought in the north, and basically it was like a big ass club. And even then, on the actual Tamaray land, there was a club. Supposedly, there was a club. You feel me? Where niggas didn't have licenses to sell alcohol and shit like that. Now that I really don't give a fuck about. I feel like you don't need a license to run a club, nigga. You don't need a license to serve niggas alcohol. You feel me? As long as you know not to give it to a minor, cool. The adults want to get drunk, let them niggas get drunk and serve their liquor. Niggas serve themselves at home, do they not? Niggas need a license to serve themselves liquor at home and throw a party in the club? Nah. So, yeah, I ain't worried about that. But what I am worried about is, why was he staying in a mansion while everybody else was staying in compound homes, trailer homes, basically? He was in a mansion while everybody else was living in trailer homes. Nah, nigga, that's not. If I'm him with that kind of money, either I'm in a trailer home with every one of them, or we all got mansions. It ain't no superiority being displayed here. Stop letting niggas fuck to y'all. Stop letting niggas feel like they superior to you just because they know a little more than you. Nigga, just because they know a little more than you don't mean shit. Because guess what? They telling you what they know, and now you know the same shit they know. And niggas be like, oh, well, you gotta remember, niggas be meditating and shit, getting shit from source, and, niggas be in contact with certain beings. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. The only beings that's in contact with you, the only beings that should be in contact with you is your ancestors of your bloodline. Your previous ancestors of your bloodline. That's it. You feel me? That's it. And if you know who your previous ancestors are, you've been in contact with them many times. Those that you would deem as guardian angels in your dreams or some shit like them ain't guardian angels. Them your peoples, nigga. They just come in the form of light. Or sometimes they can come in the form of what you remember them as. You feel me? If it's a great granny, grandma, granddaddy, great granddaddy, daddy, father, brother, it don't matter. You feel me? But most of the time they will come in a form that you can recognize them as. That is a big ass beetle that I'm finna have to knock out. Never mind, because he flew off. But yeah, like I was saying, hold on, I'm trying to see if that big ass beetle gonna come back, because if he is, I'm finna smack the shit out of his ass. I ain't got time for these big ass beetles. And then there's a bird sleep in the corner of my fucking patio, at the top of my patio. I see him up there. He sleep in the corner up there. He need to wake up, little nigga, and eat this beetle for me. That hoe gone. I ain't gonna catch that beetle gone to the motherfucker. But like I was saying though, most of the times your ancestors will come in the form of what you know them as. But anyways, getting back into Malachi Z York, right? Like I said, I just don't fuck with the shit that was displayed. You staying in a mansion while niggas staying in compound homes. No, it should be we all in compound homes or we all in mansions, because I want all my people to feel like me. If I'm a boss, I'm going to make sure you're a boss. I'm going to teach you how to be a boss. I'm not just going to give you shit to make you look like a boss. I'm not just going to give you shit to make you feel like a boss. I'm going to teach you shit so you know how to be a boss. And you are a boss. You feel me? We all CEOs around this bitch. We all rich as hell around this bitch. No man will lack. When they come to me, all I'm gonna say is, nigga, get with the team while I'm at where I'm at now. Get with the team now, cause once I'm up, not everybody gonna be on this team with me. Not everybody gonna be on this team with me, cause everybody gonna wanna be on the team when they see how I treat my team. When they see how I treat my team, they're like, damn, all them niggas leaders. I can't tell who is the main leader, cause we all leaders. When I eat, you eat. If I go get a mansion, I'm getting you a mansion. If I go get a Hellcat, I'm getting you a Hellcat. I expect the same energy. You feel me? You know, show me love the same way I'm showing you love, but I know I can't make everybody love me how I love them. So that's just life. My love is unique. Can't nobody carry the same love that I got. So, you know, like I was saying, you know, over here on this team, we all eating, nigga. If I go get 300 acres of land, I tell, hey, any black person that's struggling, y'all tired of the shit y'all going through, come here, nigga. You gonna have good money. As soon as you get here, I'm giving you 10,000. We only allowing 1,111 people here. That's it. After that, after we reach 1,111, can't nobody else come in. You feel me? Once everybody get up and then niggas decide to start moving out and expanding to make bigger cities, we gonna bring in some more people. You feel me? The seats will open up again. But nah, you know, I'm gonna make sure all my people eat, nigga. Everybody get you some bread. Here goes some money. Feel me? Here go your house. Here go your apartment or your house right here. Your house over there. His house over there. My house gonna be over here on this block if y'all wanna get up with me. You feel me? Just don't be bothering me all the time and shit. But yeah, you know, we all gonna eat. I'm not finna be in a mansion while my people in trailer homes. Cause that's almost on some king the peasant shit. Like I'm the king and y'all the peasants. You see the energy? I understand and overstand the language of energy. Sometimes a nigga don't have to say shit for you to know they on fuck shit. You got niggas out here that'll talk up, niggas will talk you up with the gift of God and be on evil shit. You got niggas out here that still talk about praise God and turn around and murder a child. Come on, be for real. Understand the language of energy. It's a language that's not taught. That's not. It's not. Zzz. You dig? Zzz. The language of energy ain't spoken. It's felt and it's read. I can't explain it to y'all. You could use something you have to experience for yourself. Like I can read people way better now, bro, than I could like a year or two ago. Sometimes I don't need a nigga to speak for me to already know what type of time he on. I don't need a woman to speak to already know what type of time she on. All I gotta do is see the body language, the eye contact, the way the certain actions, physical actions they display when they get around me. I know what type of time they on. You don't even gotta tell me nothing. Be like, oh yeah, I'm your homie, dap me up. No, I ain't dapping you up, nigga. Fuck, I know what you hiding behind that dap. No. So like I said, that's another reason why I started like, I'm like, nah. But when I seen the main thing was the statutory rape, and then I linked it with the case. I mean the charges. I'm like, he been had a history of fucking with little children. This is somebody that has been had a history. So I'm like, them charges is real. They real. Whether niggas want to bring up everything they can, you know, everything they can, all peoples, you know, anything they could think of, like, oh, I was there and da 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 and da 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 da. Okay, cool though, but you still don't know what was going on in that mansion of his. Yeah, you were there, you were seeing him on the public scale, on the surface, but you wasn't seeing him on below the surface. Damn, it's like why is that nigga sub so loud, bro? But yeah, you know, like I was saying, y'all seeing him on the surface, but y'all not seeing him under the surface. You don't know what was going on. The nigga wasn't allowing people in his mansion. Only people he was allowing in his mansion was those that'll keep the secret. So, and then to me, I don't know the man from a can of paint. I don't know what the fuck. I wasn't alive then, and I was supporting the nigga. I'm keeping it $150. I was supporting. I'm screaming free York and this, that, and the third. But then when the universe just really start pushing that shit on me, like, here, really look into this man. I'm like, nah, I can't support you no more, gang. I would be a fool. Just to be honest with you, I'm a fool for even supporting you. gullible. Spiritual, a lot of people in the conscious community is spiritually gullible because they need a lot of niggas is mentally weak. And I don't mean that in no harmful way. It's just honesty. I was mentally weak following that nigga because I needed somebody to look towards, to look up to. Like, yes, you know, somebody. But I'm like, no, let me look into myself. I can do what he doing or better. Let me look into myself. And let me get out here and tell people the same shit. Look into yourself and watch what you do. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be proud of yourself. You're going to be happy of yourself. You're going to really love yourself, gang. After the past bullshit relationships and friendships I done been through, nigga, the hardships I don't face, nigga, I'm proud and I'm happy and I love myself for enduring them situations and coming out. This is the shit I've been wanting and been speaking on, nigga. I'm like, yeah, this shit hard, but just imagine every time I go through some hard shit, I be like, just imagine what you will be when you come out of this shit. Every time, nigga. And I be like, yes, this is the OJ I'm looking for, nigga. Do the same shit with yourself. This is your time. This is your time to get out here and push this energy, nigga. Get on the phone, click record. Get on the mic, click record and make some music. Get on the string and start the string. Get to your painting board and start painting and making that damn art. Get to the job and clock in and do that overtime. Stack your money. Get out here and do what you want to do and need to do. Stop letting niggas mislead you from your own power. And the CIA is up 1,000. I'm gonna do a live on that shit later on. Cause I'm seeing some shit going around. Niggas talking about don't say the J word. I'm like, what is the J word? They like job. I'm like, bro, if y'all niggas don't get out here and fill out an application, you broke niggas. You niggas broke. That's the main thing with niggas right there. You're broke. Stop that shit. The nigga with a job that just spent his last money on bills and he got no money to his name still richer than you. Than you niggas out here that don't do shit with yourself. Me, I can talk. I have 2 jobs. Now, am I saying work this job 20, 30 years of your life, 20, 30 fucking years of your life away? No, don't do that. Me, I'm just doing this shit to fund my goals and visions that I got. I'm investing in myself. I'm no longer investing in other niggas or donating to none of that. I'm invested in myself. I'm donating to myself. This is why I don't get out here like some of these bum niggas in the conscious community. Don't care who take heed and feel harmed by what I said. But to some of these broke niggas in the conscious community, this is why a lot of them be, donate this and donate that, because they ain't got no job. They ain't got, they only income is telling you these stories and playing off your fantasy, nigga. Niggas ain't taking your money and inventing some shit. I can see if a nigga asking for donations to build a generator, goddammit, a self-powered generator. Cool, here go 100,000 for that project. If I see you actually got the shit and you got the blueprint and all this shit and the formulas, and you already in the process of building it, you just need a little more money. Here go 50,000, nigga. Fuck you, man. Here go 50,000, nigga. Here. But to these niggas out here that's just telling you stories and shit, stop giving your money to them niggas, bro. More importantly, stop giving your energy to them niggas, bro. What do you mean by energy, OJ? Your time. Your time is valuable. Stop wasting 3, 4, 5 hours doom scrolling, or 2, 3, 4, 5 hours in another person live. Now, don't get me wrong. You can still watch the people you watch, as long as you're not on a consistent basis like some niggas that don't. You feel me? Like, yeah, I watch a little Soul Illuminati. You feel me? When he go live on Twitch, I tap in, but I only tap in for about maybe an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm doing my own shit. I might see Khalid go live on Instagram. I'll pop in to see what he talking about. I'm in there for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then I'm doing my own shit. You feel me? Somebody just dropped a new video on YouTube. I'll watch it. If it ain't too long, I'll watch the whole thing, and then I'll go to do what I'm doing. Period. I'm not sitting here just on Netflix all day, TikTok all day, Instagram. No, I'm out here doing my shit. I'm trying to be watched like Netflix. I'm trying to be watched like TikTok and Instagram, nigga. While I'm giving niggas this work. But you know they gonna try to silence me. I'm telling y'all, be ready. They gonna be trying to silence a nigga like me. Cause I'm like, this nigga entertaining, but he keeps speaking truth. We don't like that. We don't like that. He's riling in too many Negroes. Stop him. Stop him. He's entertaining while giving information. And niggas cannot hop off him.